Okay. All right. Hello and welcome, everybody watching right now or later on. Hopefully you guys are excited. Hopefully the opponent is scared and fearful of this crazy, absolutely nutso list. Oh, it's not 16 lands, but we got to start off with maybe the most controversial point of the list tonight. 17, count them, 17 lands. I'm a little bit scared myself, but often enough this has actually still been, well, enough lands. My goodness. Let's go Dinos heaven, you said it. We'll be working on that sweater hopefully sometime after the stream is done tonight. And 17 lands, I know, it's crazy. But yeah, maybe working on a couple different sweater ideas and post the pictures at least, maybe in a community post so you guys can check them out for sure. Maybe give your feedback before I perhaps finalize the design. But we'll get into the action, the meat of tonight. 17 land, Crippling Fear, Rotting Regisaur, Double Strike, Trample Dinos with a little bit of Embercleave. So like we were talking last night, like I had mentioned, Crippling Fear. This is a tribal deck and it's very heavy in the specific type. Some people, you know, sprinkle in different stuff, but again, like I enjoy to play dinos, dinosaur, 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 dinosaur. Pretty much all the creatures are dinosaurs. Of course, Otepec Huntmaster is going to die to that Crippling Fear, but it would be fantastic to give all creatures -3/-3 until end of turn. Getting around indestructible, which is pretty fantastic. If there's, you know, a little bit of indestructible on the field and there's something they would have liked to save, this will do the trick. It's lovely. Won't show up too much, but hopefully the opponent trembles in fear more than we tremble in fear, hoping for a couple more lands. I mean, sometimes when that's 22, 24, I still don't draw them. Now the curve is a little iffy. This specific list and variation I'm not entirely settled on, just mainly having Crippling Fear. If the dinos are big enough, nasty enough, and they have Trample and or Double Strike from Tamer Battle Rage or Embercleave, I would imagine that's enough just to plow right through them. Tamer Battle Rage, again, for anybody that doesn't know, recently introduced with the first Explorer anthologies. Lots more to come, but definitely happy that they started off with this, and it's a common, so it is 0 hurt to your wildcard wallet budget. Definitely worth a try if you haven't given it a go already. We can give Rotting Regisaur Double Strike, and automatically it gets trampled because he is so expensive. Of course, the Embercleave, just to have 5 total ways to give Double Strike and Trample, that fantastic package, because oftentimes Rotting Regisaur is chump blocked into oblivion, unfortunately. But it's going to be a good time. Lots of cheap, super cheap stuff. I guess in a way the curve is, well, it's hard to describe. We've got Marauding Raptor for 2, Huntmaster for 2, Thunderherd Migration also for 2, for tons of super ramp. Maybe if they have one red up or one black up, I might not feel super safe going that Huntmaster to begin with. Might want to play it a little bit slower. Go with Thunderherd Migration instead if I expect a Fatal Push or a Stomp, maybe from a Bone Crusher Giant, something like that. Jund list, it is. I would say more aggro, definitely. Tomorrow night, I'm going to be working on a list that doesn't feature Crippling Fear and just goes all in even more than this list on the Rotting Regisaur, other big dinos, and giving them Double Strike and Trample. I think that definitely would be pretty good. Control dinos, yeah, I could see this. Aggro control, certainly. I hope that Crippling Fear at least features a little bit tonight. But to protect all this stuff, if we can't quite control them as well as we would like. 4 Blossoming Defense, used it before, fantastic to protect mid-range. Yeah, I could say I could say probably mid-range. We control things early on, which hopefully Crippling Fear would do that trick, and then we slam big stuff after we've ramped, or maybe we haven't ramped because there is so few lands, and we maybe just have enough for a hasty Rotting Regisaur perhaps after a Huntmaster. We shall see, but it's going to be fantastic, explosive. Oh yes, I think it's better than Embercleave, definitely. When running this list, it makes sense to at least have one copy, possibly two, but again, 5 ways to give that trample double strike certainly is very lovely. You want to do at least trample on Rotting Regisaur, of course, because he's so big already. You want to make nasty stuff happen to the opponent. Of course, Bouncer's Beatdown still in there. I was facing a lot of Rakdos tonight, and well, I want to bring the pain continually. Bit of Carnage Tyrant again. Possibly Carnage Tyrant is not even needed in this list with so much protection, giving Hexproof, Snakeskin Veil, the single copy, and Blossoming Defense. I could see maybe cutting Carnage Tyrant after tonight and Crippling Fear, just to free up space for maybe a little more ramp or something that is going to help continue the plan of slamming big guys, protecting them, and winning that way, and not worrying about aggressive stuff. We'll see. Hard to say, but Crippling Fear certainly is going to likely do the trick. A couple Regisaur Alpha, well, the full play set, just in case it is something aggressive, possibly switching out Shifting Ceratops for the Ripjaw. Other than that, the mana base could be tweaked a little bit. The Blossoming Defense and Snakeskin Veil are fairly recent additions, all costing a single green. Shifting Ceratops could be coming down for 2 green, so we really need those green sources, and at the moment it has been a little clunky. Not super clunky, but a little bit. I could see switching Blood Crypt for some dual land. Karplusan Forest recently from Dominaria United would definitely do the trick. I think I have enough black sources, although sometimes I am caught out not having that single source for Rotting Regisaur. So certainly there's still a little bit of tweaks to be made. Make it more consistent. A couple times I have been caught on the 2 mountains in a swamp, which I can still make stuff happen. Playing Huntmaster turn 2 with a swamp and mountain, and then dropping Marauding Raptor turn 3 for a single red, followed by Rotting Regisaur for a single black. I can do nasty stuff even without green, but I really... Snake, mainly just because this list is wanting to power up guys and get a little bit more benefit from that double strike. Having power that stays on, or possibly when we're attacking on our turn and they want to try and kill that big Rotting Regisaur, temporarily boosting the power of Rotting, if we can also get double strike on it, would just elevate the value of Blossoming Defense. Maybe switch it with Snakeskin Veil, but power that sticks around certainly feels like it synergizes with double strike for sure. If it wasn't a Jund double strike list, definitely I would use Tamio's Safekeeping over this for sure. I don't have Rampaging Ferocidon, so we still gain that value of 2 life from Tamio's Safekeeping. Otherwise, could possibly see cutting Charging Monstrosaur, maybe bringing in a little bit more early stuff, potentially. Of course, he is always lovely as a top deck, and trimming a little bit here, for sure. Potentially all we need is Rotting Regisaur, which is pretty fantastic and interesting, but like I mentioned, it's going to be a good night. Something fishy. Crippling Fear. The opponent will concede. I hope. Is the music up? Okay, the music is up. I was thinking I didn't have it open on the tab. Black Infrared. Oh boy. Well, that is welcome. 17 lands, and you see 5 to start off with. That's a keeper. 100%. Oh, it's looking like, well, maybe mono green ramp, mono green aggro, unfortunately. My guess is elves. Well, Simic Ramp. I have heard whispers of Simic Ramp gaining in popularity a little bit. Certainly does nasty enough stuff. The black. I'm going to be going Rotting Regisaur next turn anyways. If I was thinking the Shifting Ceratops, certainly I would have played the Forest instead. Don't need to tap the Reservoir Kraken because it doesn't have haste, so it can't attack, which is pretty fantastic. But we need a big heavy hitter, something that can deal with it. Certainly Rotting Regisaur would, but actually Shifting Ceratops, now that I think about it. Protection from blue, that Kraken, into infinity. We would never have to worry as long as we get the Shifting. Oh boy, I'm excited. And going Shifting instead of Rotting Regisaur, we don't have to start discarding cards. Although we can probably afford to discard, you know, a couple, I would imagine. Hopefully we stop drawing lands, because this is definitely enough for me. Oh, double Kraken, that is not good. My goodness, I don't like this. Hopefully they forget how protection from blue works. Oh, double Shifting Ceratops, double whammy. Yes, please. Good stuff. Effectively negating both Reservoir Krakens. I'll just keep declining. And hope they can't take out Shifting. Oh, it was perfect. I do love starting out with Shifting. Oh my goodness, this is not good. Decline. Now the question is, yeah, Rotting Regisaur, we can go with that. I think I'm just going to swing with the Shiftings, actually. Decline. They can't block them, which is quite nice, and I don't think they'll use the elves to block. Possibly next turn I'll have the Krakens tap, and the tokens that they make, blue fishes, can't block Shifting either. So we should be off to the races here. If they can't take out Shiftings, we might get them. Hopefully. Hopefully it's not something nasty. I was getting kind of scared. They had a lot of potential mana right there. Hopefully another Shifting Ceratops. That would just be sweet, but I don't think it's going to happen, no. That's right. I'll get the Blood Crypt. Attack with everybody. Good stuff. I think if all goes well, it's still lethal because of Blossoming Defense. We give Trample to both Shifting Ceratopses. Then Blossoming Defense on one Shifting. 12 total damage. They're blocking 2 of that trample damage, which still gets lethal. Bam. Oh boy. Math is for blockers. And sometimes it's for attackers as well. I don't know that I really want Crippling Fear. Of course, it's going to be very nice to take out those elves. But it's going to be problematic. They can pretty quickly land those Reservoir Krakens, but it certainly seems that Shifting Ceratops is the ultimate bane against this deck. Like I was mentioning, certainly there. If we had Tameo Safekeeping, we still would not quite have killed him. I want to kill anybody I can as fast as possible, usually. But Blossoming Defense, it came in handy. I think I'll still leave Crippling Fear out, just because they got a lot of big, heavy hitters. Let's see. It would take out the fishes. Let's make them sleep with the fishes, as they say. Ready. Take out all those little fishes, the elves, drop the Krakens down low. See what they do with that, but this is certainly not 5 lands, a big difference from the previous game. That's 2, and that will do. Woohoo. We still can't go turn 2 Thunderherd Migration. Of course, there's a very good chance we draw a Dino. On the off chance we don't draw a Dino, I'll send that Thunderherd to the bottom. But at the very least, we still have a source of green for turn 2. Nuts, I jinxed myself. I should have listened to my gut. There is a lot of Dinos. Ooh, hey. We know that guy. Good stuff. Oh boy. This may not be fast enough, but having the Tamer Battle Rage is very nice. And grabbing Zayatora's Proving Ground. If we had gone Blood Crypt, we wouldn't have been able to go Zayatora's. But since, we still get to play a land for the turn, that's the land you want to be playing. We're certainly fixed quite nicely in that department, but oh, the Kraken, they got it. Nuts. Well, let's get that rotting down and hope they don't do anything too bad to it. I'll decline. I might actually trade with the Kraken. And just hope they don't have another one. Ooh, this is getting interesting. Double Topiary Stomper. Kind of makes me wish I had that, but this may not be fast enough. Let's do it. Oh, wow, it's meant to be. All right, Commune, get a land for the turn, still be able to play that. Oh boy, that's tempting. No, we gotta do it. Gotta still play that Rotting. We got rid of the Kraken, that's where it's at. But I am sad to pass up the shifting. Question is, what are they doing? There's something that deals... Oh, okay. That was odd. I'll take it. Thunderherd Migration. Chances are I could see myself going Blossoming Defense and discard it and you get it. That's the power of a Dino deck. No worries. I kind of feel like Thunderherd at least get us to 5 so we could go Regisaur Alpha next turn. Swing with a good old Rotting and see what they do about that. Tamer Battle Rage. They could have instant speed removal. They do not have instant speed removal. Okay. I like it. Maybe they have sorcery speed removal. Oh, okay. I was a little bit worried about what they could possibly do. But we got it done. We didn't really need Crippling Fear. But I do think it would have helped a decent amount in that matchup, I should say. That is pretty fantastic, though. Embercleave, we wouldn't have been able to play Embercleave in that situation. So, I mean, in a lot of cases, there is fantastic removal for the early stuff, so Embercleave would actually be probably quite costly. And maybe if we have so many bodies already that we can cast, that cheap Embercleave, perhaps chances are we've already won, so... But I still think at least one copy is right. There are a couple other things that do provide double strike, just not the package of Tamer Battle Rage. It's an all-star for a reason. 3-headed 3 HDG EO. Ooh, I like that. We get the Rotting. Maybe Ghalta. Oh, Marauding Raptor. My goodness, my. Oh yeah, gotta be. Well, it's Esper and it's Yorion. I do believe we faced Esper at least once last night. Hopefully they don't take out Marauding, but at the very least we still would be. Yorion enchantments. I don't have Back to Nature to destroy all enchantments, so hopefully bad things don't happen to us, but this could be a trend coming up. I want to go Huntmaster just because I want to open up the possibility of Charging Monstrosaur next turn. Ooh boy. Oh. Ooh, okay, hold on. We got some options here. Rotting Regisaur for 14. I like. Let's do it. Rotting for 14. Sounds good. Oh, it absolutely does. The Great Henge also is, of course, the classic, fantastic pairing with Rotting Regisaur. Dropping the Great Henge to its lowest, 2 green. I'm kind of iffy on that. I don't think it fits exactly what I want to do here. Doesn't help to play Rotting Regisaur, potentially, and Embercleave, Tamer Battle Rage, but I have always wondered about it. Oh no, not this Leyline Bind. Yeah, we're kicking ourselves. Not having a 5th land. I'll try. Snakeskin Veil would have been nice to save the Rotting. We didn't have anything untapped, unfortunately, but that would have done the trick. Leyline Binding would have been their second spell. They wouldn't have been able to counter anything. Man, that would have been satisfying. Of course, they can't do anything to Charging Monstrosaur on our turn because they can only play spells on their turn. I just hope they don't play a body. Give us a chance. Yeah. Whew. Well, we got another. And we can protect it with Snakeskin Veil, so we got to keep that in mind. Almost. Hey, good stuff. Happy to hear about that. That is a lot of subs for sure. I'm a little worried about the dragon there, but I don't think it's going to be too bad. Man, this is a very nasty combination. 4 color, it seems like. Maybe 5 color. Perhaps they have green in here at some point. Oh, you didn't hear me. The 500 subs, that is pretty fantastic news. Very, very happy to hear. It's a big number. This Yorion, though. Would be nice to give Rotting double strike. Shark Typhoon, didn't they play 2 spells already? Huh. Okay. Well, we lose this because we have to sacrifice Rotting, unfortunately. Oh, you know the song. Okay, good stuff. Definitely, a lot of the songs are pretty classic video game stuff, so likely some of you guys have played some of those that pop up every now and then. Well, we'll try and go as fast as humanly possible, but it is going to be rough. I don't know. I keep saying maybe back to nature. At least 3 copies just needs to be in the sideboard to give us a fighting chance against this nasty Yorion deck. It's not the first time I've faced this new variation of it. Yorion, 4-color, Fires of Invention, super duper painful control. This though looks like the thing I want. Commune turn 1, hopefully grab a source to help play Rotting Regisaur, but still could be good. We dug 5 closer for it, which is very nice. I would imagine they don't have anything for Huntmaster, hopefully not on turn 2. Trial of Ambition. No. Oh, there's the Blood Crypt. Yes. Take the action. Rotting for 1. I hope. Rotting for 1. Okay. Moment of the Sea. I like it. I like it. This is why you play Rotting Regisaur, Otepec Huntmaster, and Marauding Raptor. Bam! That's how you do it. You slam so much explosive, nasty power. 1 black for a 7/6. Who's doing that? Not too many people. Alright. Hopefully it's just as fast coming up. That's about the best we could hope for. That's not going to do it. Need some lands. That's like basically the same. Hold on a second. Variance happens, and that certainly is something that can happen. I guess we got to keep it. We are on the draw, so we got 2 chances to at least see that second land and give us a bit of a fighting chance here. Oh boy. Hey, there we go. Phew. Exactly the land I'm hoping to see. Alright. Maybe see something else that gives us another source of green for shifting Ceratops there. Maybe another land next turn. Go the second Marauding plus Rotting. Have 1 green left over for Blossoming. No. No. Oh, Blood Crypt. Very good. Going to take the ping just so I have 1 green left for Blossoming Defense to protect him. I haven't tried that, no. Usually I just buy my stuff off of eBay if I'm ever doing something like that. But like I said, save it. Likely they're going to be killing it. That certainly was the case. I guess I don't exactly need Blood Crypt. I would rather discard Blood Crypt than shifting Ceratops at this point, so I won't play it. Yeah, oh yeah, definitely. eBay is quite legit to get those pre-release codes that give you 6 packs of the particular set that it's for. Just look for a reputable buyer. Then they often email you the code, input it. So for maybe $3 US, something like that, you get 6 packs, which definitely is a good deal. And getting that second green is very good. Smack them for 11 there. Ooh. If they don't have a sweeper, we might have it. But I'm feeling they have a sweeper. Alright. Yeah. Most places are pretty reputable. 5,000, 10,000 5-star reviews, so you can certainly trust that. And because they email you the code from the card, usually it's delivered within a few hours, at least within a day. And then Pretty much. One-time thing. You get the best price for 6 packs, I think it is. But yes, that's pretty good. Gives you a nice little kickstart for sure. Alright, hopefully we continue this trend, because that was... Wow. I'm happy to take down Yorion. That was scary stuff they had going on. So, like I say, maybe we just don't need Back to Nature or anything that really helps against some matchups. Go all in super hard on this game plan of slamming them with Rotting and other good stuff. Ooh. I'm keeping that. The previous game there, having to mulligan so aggressively is not good. I like the looks of this. But watch I draw a bunch of lands after this, which Commune is... Nah. Yeah, turn 1 Commune. Just search for maybe... Oh, I like Rotting. Search for a play after playing Huntmaster there. But they got nasty colors. Well, they got a Thoughtseize. Probably Huntmaster still going away. Of course, the Blossoming Defense to protect it, so... Okay, that's alright. Well, I'm just going to go Zayatoris, simply because I wouldn't be able to protect Otepec Huntmaster anyways. Liliana would have made us sacrifice Huntmaster, so this is pretty good. Feels right. Oh, the Queen. Okay, I like it. Yeah, I guess Stomping Ground. Guess we probably want to make them sacrifice Huntmaster. Hard to say. Maybe they'll make us discard. I would imagine they just make us sacrifice it. Unfortunately. Either way, it's hard getting around this. Okay, Blossoming. Get us to burn that Blossoming. But, yeah. That's alright. We did send the Bone Crusher to the graveyard, which does feel pretty good. If their adventure spell doesn't pop off, they actually don't get exiled, which is pretty good. We don't have to worry about them playing it. That specific scenario doesn't happen too often, but that's why you see the Bone Crusher Giant sitting in the graveyard there, instead of up around their hand. It's got to be Ghalta, unfortunately. Ooh, okay, good stuff. I was thinking of discarding that land, but luckily I did not. And we are going to bring the pressure to Liliana. Lily wanna some more creatures. Not too bad. I still would imagine she does her make a sacrifice thing. Sacrifice the token for sure. Have some protection later on with Snakeskin Veil. I imagine they'll want to also take out Regisaur Alpha. It could also be Mardu Greasefang. We got to keep that in mind. Well, they can't do it. Good stuff. All right. Let's keep up what we're hoping for. Oh, nuts. Nuts. Whatever are we gonna do? Shoot. Exile it. You know you wanna. Phew. Hopefully that bought us some time. Escaping Croxa there. Gonna give us a little bit of a ping, but if we can maybe slap the Embercleave on Regisaur Alpha, actually that would be pretty sweet. Ooh. Well, we don't need a land, unfortunately. Keep the land back just to save us taking any extra damage from Kroxa if they do swing with it. I think that's going to happen after Wandering Emperor maybe puts another counter on it. And they can't copy Kroxa just because it is a legendary creature, so certainly that's a very nice fact. Reflection of Kiki-Jiki only copying target non-legendary. We got a fighting chance here. Embercleave. Ooh, Blossoming Defense. I'll hold off. I'll hold off. Hope for some heavy hitter. Any heavy hitter. Ghalta. We could drop Ghalta at the moment. 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Kroxa is going to be problematic though. An 8-8, a 9-9 now. Ooh. Buffing the underdog. Need more. Tamer Battle Rage actually would be lovely as well on Regisaur Alpha. Make it a 7-7, double strike, trample. At least trade with Kroxa there. Cut down. I think I gotta save it, unfortunately. I hope. Well, we're not blocking. Oh, Commune. There you go. The thing that's going to save us. Charging Monstrosaur. Yes, please. It is a body. Actually, this is probably going to be it. They're going to make a copy of Tenacious Underdog, unfortunately, and well, it's going to be lights out at that point. Unless we draw something really good next turn. Now we could actually potentially take out that Tenacious Underdog. I kind of like the thought of that. Nah, I still won't do it. If I had double blocked, I could have taken it out. Ooh, Marauding. It's a body, I guess. I'll hold things back. Of course, Reflection of Kiki-Jiki can tap and make a copy of the underdog as a blocker for whatever stuff we're throwing at him. Unlicensed Hearse is going to start getting bigger. Hopefully it's not too big too quick, but I could see myself probably blocking with Marauding Raptor. Whatever is the nastiest thing, but we may have to block multiple stuff. Hopefully they attack with both Kroxa and Tenacious Underdog. And they tap Reflection of Kiki-Jiki, getting a little greedy. They're feeling needy. Attack with Kroxa, yeah. Oh, you know you wanna. That's alright. I don't need it. Maybe they have a stomp to finish us off, so it may not matter. Boy, here goes nothing. Oh, the Tamer, Battle Rage, alright. Will this do it? I think it might. Right. Boy. Ah, nuts. I still won't do it. If they didn't have that Wandering Emperor, we would have got him, unfortunately. Yeah. Well, we waited, almost had him, down to 11. Pretty darn close, but I like that Bouncer's beatdown. Yes, please. Crippling Fear, I don't think they have enough. Well, it would be nice to take out Tenacious Underdog, but not exactly the aggressive deck I'd be looking for Crippling Fear. Mono red, certainly Crippling Fear should do the trick. Yeah, switch the shifting with Ripjaw, certainly. Although, yeah, no, Ripjaw. Actually, I'll just take out Ripjaw, now that I think about it. Maybe Charging as well. No. Alright. Leave it at that. Fatal Push, likely that they have, would take out Shifting Ceratops and Ripjaw Raptor. Charging Monstrosaur being at a 5 mana value does dodge that, and this, that looks good enough for me. Single green for Commune, hopefully something black related for Rotting. But then eventually Bouncer's beatdown. We got a little bit of protection, the double strike trample. Certainly seems like a fantastic package. Ugh. Well, it's got to be a land. I could see something like Secluded Courtyard, Unclaimed Territory, just a little bit more, because there's been maybe one too many times that I haven't been able to play Rotting Regisaur. And it's making me sore. A little. Yikes. Pretty good chance they could have killed it. I guess not. Man, that would have been good to have the deterrent against Tenacious Underdog. I guess I'll wait one more turn, but this is sometimes the risk you run. Blood Crypt, come on. Oh. Yeah, that, well, a little bit rough. 17's lands, yes. Yes, there is migration. Go over the list a little bit for you. But yeah, yikes. Yikes is right. That's all right. I like doing crazy stuff, but definitely. That's a little bit of consistency early on. Is due for some tweaking. I'll still keep things as it is, certainly. But Thunder Migration for 2, Huntmaster for 2, Marauding for 2, lots of stuff at 2. As long as I can get to that, pretty good chance I'm going to get to Rotting Regisaur. Of course, Thunderherd Migration, grabbing a basic. If I do need that source of black, that's why there is the single swamp in there. And being Jund, it gives me an excuse to use the Phyrexian version of the swamp from the original Jumpstart. You can't buy it. It's lovely stuff that I have it. So any chance I can squeeze in a swamp, if it makes sense to do so, I'm going to do so. But yeah, it's an interesting list, that's for sure. Previously, I had it at 16 lands, which is absolute madness. But I'm open to try just about anything Dino related, and this is sure pushing the limit. Possibly, yeah, I could see that. Maybe Snakeskin Veil plus a Blossoming. I think I value Blossoming Defense more than Snakeskin, just because it's 2 power, even though it's temporary, versus the 1 from Snakeskin Veil. If I do have to use Blossoming Defense on my turn, and the target was the thing that has Double Strike and Trample from Tamer Battle Rage, slight bit more value from there. I'll try it. Let's try it. Secluded Courtyard, that's what we're going to do. If it loads. Okay, there we go. 19 lands. That's still crazily low, but Secluded Courtyard does help us for Shifting Ceratops using its ability. Fixes everything quite nicely. I think that should do the trick. We do have plenty of sources of red for Otepec Huntmaster and Marauding Raptor, but again, Secluded Courtyard would also help us do it. Yes, I think this could do the trick. Chances are maybe we only need that single Blossoming Defense to save perhaps Rotting Regisaur on the opponent's turn. As long as he lives and it comes back around, probably a pretty good chance we do have lethal. There is some sweepers in here, Heaven. Crippling Fear. We name a specific creature type. Of course, it's always going to be dinos. And each creature that isn't a dinosaur gets -3/-3 until end of turn. Pretty good stuff. Drops everything down. Likely it's going to be killing a lot of stuff, but it drops their total power, total toughness. They're not going to pose much of a threat when we likely swing in after we play Crippling Fear. Azorius Control, Asnorius. Nah, I'm just going to go Thunderherd. Have a little bit of protection for Marauding there. Hey, that's alright. That's alright. Definitely, if you guys always have any questions, happy to answer them. Hopefully they don't have a censor, but again, because it is Azorius, we gotta possibly protect Marauding. Fateful Absence, I think I'll save it. And hope they don't have another portable hole or something. Ooh, okay, well, Shifting Ceratops it is. I guess we could have used Commune with Dinosaurs, get a land for the turn. Maybe they would have countered that, though. Hard to say. Potentially that could have been better. Sometimes I forget to use Commune to grab that land for the turn. We'll do it. We still would have been able to... that's a good question. Zyataurus. I want to play it a little bit safe. Go with Shifting Ceratops next turn after the Rotting. See if it draws out that censor. But they could have a sweeper and I'd... Oh, disallow. Okay. Not bad. At the very least, we still get to play Shifting. Okay, let's play another one. Imagine they have maybe a Settle the Wreckage. Well, I'm going to cross my fingers and hope that's not the case. Okay, they do not. Bam. Still dead. Hoo hoo hoo. Thank you, Shifting Ceratops. My goodness. I think I don't know. Whenever I have situations like that against Azorius Control, winning simply because I started off with Shifting Ceratops, which sometimes it is in the sideboard. But when there's times like that, it did look great. It saved Marauding Raptor at the key moment. If we hadn't saved Marauding, we wouldn't have been able to play the Shifting. that turn and eventually the shifting next turns, it just absolutely allowed us to go off. Lovely stuff. Technically, you got to keep this in mind. Even though we didn't get to use that +2 buff in damage from Blossoming Defense to deal more damage on the opponent, it did equal 2 extra damage later on, because that following turn we got play shifting Ceratops, Marauding Raptor, pinged the shifting, and there's that 2 damage that still came into play. So pretty good stuff, I think. Asnorius, yes. Azorius Asnorius, putting them to sleep. We drew so many so far tonight. It's looking pretty good. Carnage Tyrant though, man, like, can't be countered stuff. I do kind of feel like cutting Rotting Regisaur. No, I think Carnage Tyrant is maybe Regisaur Alpha. That's the thing I'll cut 3 of. Okay. Yeah, true, that one +1/+1 counter still would have saved Marauding, and we would have got the ping next turn anyways. Hard to say. I think potentially Blossoming Defenses edges out Snakeskin Veil a little bit. It could go either way. I think really it just comes down to preference, perhaps. Maybe depending what deck you're facing, but certainly this opening hand looks fantastic. I'm hoping at least with this list to have 3. I'm worried about the sensor and whatchamacallits. I think either way bad stuff is going to happen. I'm just going to go for it. See? They didn't have a sensor, it wouldn't have mattered at the moment. I don't have protection for the thing I was going to play, so we'll just keep slamming stuff. We might not be able to get it done this one. Keep going. Hope they run out. My goodness, this is nasty. It is nice to see Carnage Tyrant, but we're ramping a bit. Pop the clue, of course. Hopefully getting us that next land. Oh, it's nuts. Oh, no, we still can go Thunderherd. Okay, we'll try for it. Yes. Oh, boy. We got to 5. I don't know. It's hard to say. I think I'll try out a lot of Blossoming Defense and then try out a list with a lot of Snakeskin Veil just to get a really good feel for both of them. Fateful Absence. Well, we hit the break point of 5, which really is what I hope for. Okay, let's see if you have another. Hopefully not a Wandering Emperor. Okay, they got maybe nothing. This is good. They're getting desperate. They're digging. Hopefully we have them on the ropes. But at the very least, we're at 6 now for that Carnage Tyrant. Teferi. Bounce charging, maybe? Good stuff. Teferi. I don't carry. Kill on site. Well, pop the clue because we're not going to go Tamer Battle Rage on their turn. Oh, hasty. Sweep us. Doesn't matter. We'll see if they have that settle. Okay, that's good. We drew it out. Got some more basics, which is lovely stuff. Not worried at all. Maybe they feel safe now. Approach the Second Sons. That's not good. We gotta go fast. We need the Queen. Actually, we need Charging Monstrosaur. Or shifting? I'll go with shifting. Regisaur this turn, they're all tapped out, which is good. It's going to be close though. Especially if they have another sweeper. Ooh, nuts. Well, the question is, hasty, shifting. I also like Carnage Tyrant. Carnage Tyrant, yeah, let's do it. Then the Thunderherd Migration. Reveal the shifting Ceratops. Next turn, slam them for a lot of stuff, a lot of damage. Oh, okay, well, they just played another one. Azorius approached the second sun, and we're done. That was not fun. Well, let's just go fast. JDX, hopefully, you're my good luck charm for this particular matchup, because it is usually pretty nasty. That's not going to do it. That almost does it. One more mulligan. Oh, that's worse. Nuts. Well, we'll keep trying. Okay. Let's not even tempt it. Or Duress. Yeah, I could see Duress. I do like just having the opponent's hand revealed and getting rid of something nasty. Here for justice. All right. Hopefully it's for this match coming up, but yeah. Oh, two things. That's pretty good. Nothing I could see myself using, but yeah. Gotta love free stuff. Oh yeah, I kind of want to use Duress now that I think about it. Let's do that. 4 of or none of. Yes. Alright. I think that could be part of the missing link. Carnage Tyrant is always nice, but I'll cut some. Oh, yeah. Hold on a second. Maybe 3 Crippling Fears. Well, I think I may actually have one Thoughtseize. Actually, now that I think about it, pretty sure I don't have any Thought Distortion. Now that is nasty, but no, just Duress. What copy do I want to use? Pretty interesting that it has 4 variations so far. I think that one looks the nastiest. Oh, nope, we're not starting off with it here. Control yourself. Alright. That feels good. Control Dinos. The excellent Duress? It is kind of nice, this head popping up. That is the face of probably a lot of decks when we gain the information, and a control deck. Something like Approach the Second Sun, if we can have them discard it. Now that is our ticket. Control Dinos, I guess. Here we come. I like it. Duress to gain the information, get rid of the most problematic thing, and increase our chances of slamming them with Liliana? Maybe. Liliana, I think, is a little bit too difficult to cast because she does need 2 sources of black. I think that's a little bit too iffy. Rotting Regisaur only needing the single source of black definitely does make it feel okay. If Rotting needed 2 black, 1 and 2 black, I think it would be a little too inconsistent. Yes, absolutely. Taking out maybe their only sweeper. Kyros Official. I faced this person actually multiple times last night. few dinos max removal. I don't know. I like to keep it a lot of dinos, but certainly getting extra swings would be good. This is much better though. Send the Regisaur packing for sure. It is pretty interesting that I'm facing this person pretty much every night. I mean, unfortunately, they know exactly what we're on. We're not worried about Leyline of Sanctity. We weren't playing Jund last night, so this is going to be maybe a surprise for them. They're used to seeing us play Gruul dinos. Maybe it catches them off guard a little bit. Azorius Heroic, I believe it's called. If we can start swinging with Rotting at the very least, I think that might be enough pressure. We still get to play it next turn anyways, even if they do deal with Huntmaster. Actually, I might go shifting. The user, normally they play this, what seems like Azorius Heroic, casting cheap stuff on something like the Favored Hoplite Heroic. Whenever you cast a spell that targets Favored Hoplite, you put a counter on it and you prevent all damage that would be dealt to it this turn. So just increases the value of all that other stuff. Yeah, I'm going to play it safe and go shifting. I don't want to discard stuff right yet with Rotting Regisaur. And they haven't buffed stuff, so shifting certainly, I think, is going to be fantastic aggression. But I'm pretty sure this is the usual deck that this opponent plays. Yes, yes. Can't click fast enough. Oh, they got slip out the back, yes. Well, you see it there. That was pretty good. This is not good though. Ow, ooh, yeah, nuts. Well, that's the potential of Favored Hoplite, certainly. Take the action and get to smacking. Seems to be right. Possibly dropping Shifting Ceratops and Rotting Regisaur next turn if we get to a 5th land there. And I think I can safely attack with Huntmaster. I would imagine the Escort probably wants to block Shifting if anything. But we might just be dead. Certainly they could power up the Hoplite and the Escort enough that it simply doesn't matter. Ooh. Oh, okay, let's think about this. Is Regisaur Alpha enough to help us get it done? Maybe. Shifting for 3 is 15 total. I like it. Nah, I'll just go Regisaur. Hope they don't have a counterspell. Nuts, maybe I jinxed myself. Got something for someone though. Oh, it's not good game quite yet. They don't have things with flying, so we gotta keep that in mind. Or up, nuts. Oh, okay, they untapped it. Painful, to say the least. But we're not quite dead yet. Down to 7 certainly makes me feel positive. We do have a chance with the Huntmaster and Regisaur Alpha. Certainly Huntmaster is going to block that favorite hoplite. We get Rotting or Shifting next turn. Oh, the Tamer Battle Rage. Oh, there we go. It's going good. I think I just smack him and then finish him off with that Tamer. All right. Let's see what they can do, if anything. No, that's still gonna get him. That's okay. Go through there. Well, surprise. Got him. Oh, yes. I'm ready for my wife to deliver. Looking forward to it. The salt is real. Yes, yes it is. Collector's Edition, good stuff, good stuff. You always want to jump on that. Hopefully you get a deal. Day 1 Collector's Edition DLC, certainly. But they don't have anything in black. Crippling Fear, maybe could get us, but they can power up stuff very fast, put lots of counters on it. There's a pretty good chance that those favorite hoplites are going to get out of range of Crippling Fear, unfortunately. So I think Duress might be our best bet. Quality dad tips. I don't know. Feed it every so often. Change the diaper. Don't let them sit in that diaper for too long. Keep it changed and dry. I know sometimes it can be a bother if you're changing it 4 times a day. And yeah, definitely keep it dry. That's my biggest tip. You don't want to have to deal with a diaper rash, if at all possible. Duress though, I like it. Certainly keeping in Tamer Battle Rage. I mean, that won us right there. That's got to stay. Duress might make him extra salty, now that I think about it. I do like Charging. And Regisaur. You know what? I'll cut Regisaur off. I think I prefer Charging over it. Hopefully that's still enough bodies. Actually, no, I can probably just go Blossoming Defense. I feel they don't have a whole lot of stuff that targets our guys. Yes, yes. Yeah, probably don't need Blossoming Defense too much. They're all in on those cheap spells that really target it. Oof. Does look good. Certainly, turn 1 Commune, grab another Blood Crypt. Yes. Keep the land drops going. Oh, I would like to kill that on sight. Unfortunately, we cannot do that. We might just be dead. Illuminator Virtuoso is not a pretty sight. Unfortunately, we don't have, well, targeted removal. We do have it in the sideboard. That could have helped take out the Illuminator. But they do have 1 blue up, so they could protect it. Oh man, this is not good at all. Well, we might just be dead. See what Commune grabs. Maybe it's Rotting Regisaur. Oh, okay. Hold on a second. Justice will prevail in the darkest times, yes. Take the action, play the Rotting, and hope they don't have enough to kill us next turn. Illuminator might not be big enough that it would finish off Rotting Regisaur. They could have something that untaps the Virtuoso though. That the crab spell. +1/+1, Pex proof, untap. I think that's up their sleeve. I'm going to give it a whirl and hope that's not the case. Yes, okay. I'm liking our chances. Oh, I'm not liking our chances. Staggering Insight, just getting Illuminator too big. And Curious Obsession. Well, that doesn't. Justice does not prevail this game. Hey, at the very least, well, I knew this lesson already, but anybody that has not faced the Illuminator Virtuoso before, the second you see that land, even if they have 1 mana tapped, or if they're completely tapped out, you kill that thing. No questions asked. Don't even think about it. If you can kill it, you kill it. I was wanting to do some damage, but we couldn't have blocked Illuminator Virtuoso anyways, unfortunately. I was hoping it wasn't big enough to kill us, but that is the case. It can't be blocked as long as the enchanted creature is attacking alone, and it was their only creature anyways, so nuts. But I do want a little bit of interaction. Technically, Crippling Fear could take it out, but you saw how big and out of range it got from that crippling. Getting to 4 toughness very, very quick. So I think I'll still leave it out, but bringing the beat down, and hopefully that does the trick. Coming in clutch. Duress? I still like Duress. If we get rid of an Illuminator Virtuoso before it lands, that would also be very satisfying. So that plus beat down is going to bring the beat down and the pain. I think we got to cut 1 copy of the Queen though. Alrighty, let's put that Duress to work. I think we got this. Oh, so there we go. You said we got this, and that is a hand that certainly looks like we got this. 3 lands. If they take out Marauding, we're still able to play Rotting. Okay. We're not dead yet. And we got a second source of green, eventually, for shifting Ceratops, if it makes sense to do so. Got enough lands for charging. Illuminator Virtual. Ooh, the favorite hoplite. And nuts. They're going to do some shenanigans with that source of blue, like we saw the first game and the second game. Since I was planning Rotting, might as well go that. We still have 1 left over for the Commune that we just drew this turn. And hopefully that draws also something nasty. But this is about as explosive as you could hope for with this list. Double Rotting. Oh. Let's go nuts. Go big. And hopefully get them. I don't think they can get favorite hoplite to 4. Hopefully. Slip out the back. Oh man, that does the trick. Powering it up big and yeah. Not good. Not good at all. Yeah. Shoot. Well, we're not blocking. When they target it, like I mentioned, they prevent all damage that would be dealt to it this turn. I think I'll just go shifting. Ooh, we got the Duress. Good stuff. Okay. Okay, this is good. Oh, absolutely. Chalice of the Voids, Blast Zone would be good. Also allow us to take it out. See what they do here, though. At least we gain the information like I was hoping. Ooh. Not too bad. Slip out the back. Yes, please. Slip out the loss. There we go. Duress Fear. Class. Anything that helps take out cheap stuff like this. And speaking of taking out cheap things, I'm also considering Blast Zone on the menu for a sideboard option. Still allows us to ramp, allows us to take out problematic decks like this. I don't think they have a whole lot. We got to get rid of Charging, but now there is no bad thing. I mean, we still would have had to discard anyways. We do have 2 Rotting Regisaurs. That's a good question. Oh, I guess we have to discard both things. Ooh, that was good. That was good on their part. Thunderherd? Well, gonna use it. Right, here's to hoping it's not nasty stuff. I don't want to take 7. Oh, Bouncer's Beatdown. Might take out the favorite Hoplite. Oh boy, here we go. No, don't do that. Yes. We could have done that first. We still would have done 7 damage. I was thinking they may have let it through, though. This is still quite a bit. Oh no, the Virtuoso again. Yikes. Zayator's Psycho, get us that. Oh, nuts. That's not it. Well, that will do it. Whether we had taken them down to 6 or not, they got the job done in fantastic fashion. That was a nail biter. Yeah, that Blast Zone. It would be good. Yeah, something like that. Or Ratchet Bomb. It does seem strong. Again, paying 2 and a green, 3 in total if you don't target a black permanent. Still pretty expensive, but instant speed interaction. And because that's not a point I mentioned, and kind of just somewhat realized that synergy. The fact that Rotting Regisaur is 7 and a lot of other stuff is costly. Bouncer's Beatdown really works well with Rotting. X damage to target creature or planeswalker, where X is the greatest power. If we have Rotting, that's 3 to deal 7 damage to a creature or planeswalker and exile it. Likely that 7 is probably enough to kill anything. You would think that's got to take out just about anything. So Bouncer's Beatdown and other stuff that cares about the greatest power, whatever. We could actually look that up just quickly. We'll get some more matches going, but that is an angle we should inquire about. Other things that care about the greatest power. Monstrous Onslaught, even though it isn't an instant. I haven't used it a whole lot, but for 3 and 2 green, it deals X damage, divided as we choose among any number of target creatures, where X is the greatest power among creatures we control as we cast the spell. So if they did get rid of Rotting Regisaur while this was on the stack, we still would get to deal that 7 damage. Taking out likely multiple things. If it was 2 creatures, that would be good. pretty good chance we could take out 3 creatures. Maybe something for 3, 2 things for 3, a little creature for 1, maybe a couple creatures that have 1 toughness, something else that has 4, quite versatile, I think. Something to keep in mind, but definitely I do like Bouncer's Beatdown instead. A couple other things for sure. Rishkar's Expertise. I do have the full playset, of course, so I think I should think about it. 4 and 2 green. Draw cards equal to the greatest power among creatures you control. You may cast a spell with mana value 5 or less, so that actually does synergize with the things that cost 5. Titan? Titan? Where's Titan? Titan somewhere. Which Titan are you meaning? But no, I still... Oh, man. There's so many angles, and you guys provide so many questions and little lines of inquiry. Arnie slays the troll. Fighting stuff, ramping, making stuff bigger, gaining life equal to the greatest power. Ooh. Oh, you just saw the rhino. Yes, yes. Assuming it was the Titan of Industry, I guess. Hey, that's good too. Lots of love to go around. I do love you guys watching, commenting, and all that stuff. It's always a good night. Good morning, eventually. Good morning, Dino. Hopefully that becomes a regular thing when I do get to do this full time. It will happen. Mark my words. This is my only focus. Of course, that's going to provide the best possible chance that I make it big, I make it full time. I feel good pouring everything I have into this. The 4th card on top, the wizard. Oh, the giant wizard, yes. Basalt Ravager from way back in Kaldheim. When enters the battlefield, deal X damage to any target, where X is the greatest number of creatures you control that have a creature type in common. Of course, that's going to be dinos, but chances are maybe we have 2, 3 dinos at most. It's probably not going to do a whole lot. I think it would synergize better with some very aggressive decks that have tokens of a specific type. Maybe dealing easily 5 damage, 6 damage, something like that. 20. I was actually thinking 30 because I'm probably going to be making at least 50 million a year. So I'll give everybody, the OG people that have been watching me since the beginning, 30 grand. 20 grand. Just because you said you're happy with 20 grand, I'm going to make it 30. Gift subs. Subs? Oh, subs is good. Yeah. Well, it's going to be good either way. But, oh man, too many angles to consider. Okay. Leave it like that. Did I cut Duress? Where'd Duress go? No, it's in the sideboard. Okay. Okay. But we got some more to think about, that's for sure. I won't get cold feet. 20 grand though. You never said what 20 grand. Aha. 20 grand money. Might be Monopoly money. That you gotta specify. That's okay. I make the definition if you're not specific. I got you right there. 20 grand in Monopoly money. I can do that for you. I might slip in an actual Benjamin, but 20 grand done. 20 grand doll hairs. I like the looks of this hand though. It's Unheard Migration. We got the Dino, so we're able to use it turn 2. Woohoo. 2 sources of red with Zyatoras in the mountain, so eventually Embercleave, Tamer Battle Rage. I could see slapping something on the shifting. Oh, we got Rakdos. Maybe something like that. I don't know. We'll see. But definitely, I do like the idea of sending you guys something as an appreciation, a sign of appreciation for sticking with me for so long from the beginning. That are good for play at that time. That might not even scratch the surface with how expensive a lot of commander cards are. That would probably get them all, I imagine. Near mint. Dual lands from Alpha. I kind of like shifting. Nah, I like the rotting. Ooh, yeah. Let's get rotting and slap the Embercleave on it. Hopefully they don't kill it. They got the colors to kill it. Yeah, well, it's hard to say. You never know. Maybe if it is dead, I'll have transition to another game. Defiler of Vigor. Ooh. I haven't looked too close into the Defilers, but I would be interested in that. I think they're all mythic rares, hopefully. I have 4 mythic rare wildcards, but yes, absolutely. That's something I should look at. Ooh, yeah, Defilers with the Great Henge. I can imagine that being not good. I think actually I'll go with Thunderherd just because I'm planning to slap Embercleave, Tamer Battle Rage, other nasty thing, charging, maybe. Oh, okay, we got more lands. Good stuff. 20 grand of crypto, huh? I'll think about it, All right. What you gonna do? Hopefully not kill it. Ooh. That's good. Possibly. I would have to look at Professor Onyx a little bit more. She does have Magecraft, which I think it requires you to play instants and sorceries, so it might not be enough synergy to really make it good, but I'd have to look at her abilities. It's been quite some time. Hey, Rats, you talked about Defilers, and well, there's a Defiler, but we're going to defile their chances at winning. I like this. What you gonna do? Nothing. The cleave, the dream is real. This is the stuff you come here for. Bam. Ooh. Alright. I hope for a game like that at least once in a night when you're using the package of Rotting Regisaur. Only 1 copy of Embercleave, but only 1 copy is probably all you need. I mean, that right there is a fantastic point for at least a single copy paired with the Tamer Battle Rages. But, oh yeah, it's a lot of black stuff. We want to take out this Defiler, and taking it out for a single green with the Bouncer's Beatdown would be good, but yeah, there's so much to look up after this. Defilers, things that care about greatest power, synergizing with Rotting Regisaurs, man, lots. But I could also see Duress. Imagine they have a decent bit of removal, so maybe it would be good. Yeah, maybe I'll just cut Huntmaster. Probably a pretty good chance they have Cut Down, Fatal Push, things like that. Yeah, it definitely is a combination. That's for sure. Oh, and speaking of gifts and stuff, I did order 1 mug one dino mug that I made on my store there, and the tote bag. So I'll do a review whenever those come in. Usually it takes quite some time, but whenever I get them, a review of that stuff. The 20-ounce Rise and Shine Dino mug holds just about anything. Yeah, John slap some stuff together and hope you get it done. Oh, absolutely. Do you like drinking things from vessels that are appropriately sized? Well, can I interest you in the Rise and Shine Dino mug? 20 ounces. It can hold a lot of coffee. Maybe not enough to get you going, but it'll perk you up. Something like that, you know. Use that radio voice. It holds pens. It holds pencils, rulers, erasers, crayons, even markers. A couple more items in the store, but yeah, this decline. Yes, please. I want to save marauding. Ramp. I like ramp. No, we would. Yeah, want to protect marauding with the blossoming just in case. Hold on a second. Regisaur, we would get to that next turn. Yeah. But yeah, a couple more items. Make a sweater after I'm done the stream tonight. Make the thumbnail for tomorrow night and everything, but definitely make at least a couple versions of the sweater. One simple, maybe one with a hood. My wife was suggesting that, and then one without a hood, just in case. I know, it's a lot of soup. Mr. Noodles. It can hold, well, it can hold a lot of stuff, but I don't like braids. They have to sacrifice braids, so we got to keep that in mind. Actually, no, I might just, well, we'll see. Oh, they want to attack us. Okay. Not bad. Decline. I don't care. All right. Stomping ground. Regisaur Alpha it is. It's nice seeing that second copy. Yeah, 20-ounce mug, it makes your coffee taste even better. What else does it hold? It holds water pretty good. Chocolate milk. Strawberry milk. Banana milk. They got a lot of different milks in Japan, I think it is. Dead. There we go. That's why you use the full playset of Regisaur Alpha. Because that's lethal right there. Oh boy. If anybody's saying less than 4 copies, I just don't think that's right. Yeah. But the 20-ounce Dino mug does not, unfortunately, hold decaffeinated coffee. Fake coffee. Almond milk and bread milk. Oh. Well, I mean, if you don't have any cups for the bottles, of course you could temporarily hold that, cover it likely just to maintain the freshness, of course, until you refill the bottle. Maybe they're all dirty and the baby bottles are in the wash temporarily, you know, so got to put it somewhere. More Regisaur is good. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, hey, you never know. When you got to pump, because sometimes, it's nowhere to go. Maybe the baby is sleeping or it's had its fill, and yeah. I try to be a great time. I always have a great time, win or lose, of course, and playing first is Oh, ooh, okay, okay. This draws back to last night. There was one game, a bunch you guys may have seen, where I made a 1 land hand work due to Commune, grabbing a second for Marauding. I don't know about you, but how many decks can make a 1 land hand work? And certainly a dinosaur deck. People just may automatically see a hand like this, mulligan, no chance whatsoever, but I think we do have a pretty good chance. Luckily, I didn't accidentally hit decline. Ooh, blood cryptid. No, secluded courtyard is better. Does get us to that second source of green technically for shifting Ceratops. Right, okay. Alright. And a third land. We're off to the races here. Hopefully they can't kill Marauding. Whatchamacallit. Enchantment. Make us... Oh, good. Phew. Alright. I'm liking this. Might be lethal next turn with a Blossoming Defense on, Rotting, plus Tamer Battle Rage. I got unlimited patience. Oh yes, hopefully. Persevere. Again, keeping in mind variance and all that stuff. It doesn't matter what you use. 16 lands, 24. You're going to see all kinds of hands. No lands, lots of lands. As long as you play something efficient, has a good, solid game plan, I think you'll get it done enough of the time. But, there we go. That does it. Bing, bang, boom. Slap it on and, woohoo. Nope, nope, nope. Can't do that. That's alright. 9/8 double strike. Yeah. I think so. A big game changer. Most dinos are massive, of course. Marauding Raptor oftentimes turns as at least 4 power. It can be 6. Can be up to 8 power sometimes, even if we don't have Rotting Regisaur. Of course, Marauding with Regisaur Alpha. Say we have 6 lands, and it's at the start of our turn. Regisaur Alpha for 4. Marauding is sitting at 6. Swing with that. With the extra 2 left over, slap Tamer Battle Rage on Marauding. 6/3 double strike trample. That's getting through, and things are dying. Oh yeah, I try to be unique, of course. Maybe growth potential, focusing so completely on one deck. Maybe it's a little bit slower. I do imagine people like variety, but everyone does everything. What sets anybody apart? That's my thought, at least. Seems to be working. Zombies and cats. Maybe I should make a cat zombie list. I think I can probably, well, they might have sweepers. I should probably bring in Duress. I could make a cat dino work. Maybe for April Fool's coming up. Once a year, I play a deck for a night that is non-dinos. That was zombies this past April Fool's. I still haven't 100% decided what this April Fool's list will be. So many choices, really. But we gotta cut something. Okay, hold on a second here. Regisaur Alpha. Alright. Phew. Changelings, yeah, changeling decks count. I've tried to make some of them work in the past, but a little bit hit or miss. No changelings jump out at me immediately like, oh, this is the thing. I have tried making Realm Walker work, playing creatures of a certain type off the top of my library. Hit or miss. Yeah, a zombie dino. Gotta love it. It is pretty sweet. Oh, we got lots of goodies. Hopefully get a source of black for, hey, Duress. Temporary lockdown. That'd be nice to get out of their hand. But my goodness, I do appreciate that suggestion for Duress, because, man, gaining information. Again, I've always wondered about it for quite some time, and I'm liking it. What's the... Oh, hey, Fires of Invention. That's the thing. All right. Hoo-hoo. That was sweet. Hopefully it slows them down enough. They're going to start dropping some things, though. Yeah, I think it's got to be a mountain. I want to go Huntmaster. Yeah. I would have liked to go Zyators, but definitely wanted that dress to... Yeah, Thoughtseize Mini. Maybe I should get the whole playset of Thoughtseize for sure. But I'm saving up Lost Caverns of Ixalan. I can basically guarantee when it releases, I should get absolutely every possible thing I could want. But Zyators has to come into play tapped at some point. Play the Marauding. I know I could have done Huntmaster, of course, but... and maybe I should have done Huntmaster. Likely there's that temporary lockdown anyways, so nuts. That's going to be problematic. But, you know, maybe we slap Embercleave plus Tamer Battle Rage on Otepec Huntmaster. Yeah. Yeah, I can see that. Eventually. Maybe closer to when Lost Caverns of Ixalan releases. I'll bite the bullet, finally, and get the whole playset of Thoughtseize. But, for the moment, Duress is, I guess, a decent enough backup. Does the trick of getting information from the opponent, and certainly getting rid of fires is welcome. It's going to be fun slapping Embercleave on Huntmaster. Oh boy, watch out. Deadly damage right there. Oh, and the Blossoming Defense too. Well, here goes nothing. Bet you didn't see this coming. Bam. Let's go. Gotta watch out for that double striking trample Huntmaster. Who needs a Dino? Well, they got something up their sleeve. Something to deal with the Huntmaster, I think. Yorion bouncing temporary lockdown is maybe going to do it. Oh, absolutely. I know, there's so many fantastic things that would likely not cost them much time at all. Release fantastic classic art that people just know and love, and they would make bank. But we are not making a win with this. I guess there's a slim chance. They got a lot of shenanigans that they can do with the Renegade Rallier, the Arc. Yeah, let's not cause ourselves any more pain. Oh, I mean, speaking of dumb amount of gems, for me, that would be the game day promo alternate art of Ghalta. The event that, if you completed it, you got the art. Unfortunately, I almost got close, but I had to leave at the time. They said it would be back, re-released. This is years ago, and we're still waiting. and I am sad. It's one of the few things that makes me sad about this game. It's not a lot. Okay, that's much better. It was definitely interesting seeing all those Huntmasters, but one land, no. I would pay $50 in gems to get the game day promo art of Ghalta, I think. Maybe. Okay, no, not that much. I think it's got to be shifting. We don't have 2 sources of green. Hey, turn 1 Duress, gotta love it. Pretty good. What you got? Yeah, Trial of Ambition. We won't have to sacrifice that Rotting, and Temporary Lockdown only deals with permanents mana value 2 or less, so Rotting Regisaur is out of range of that. But they got a lot of lands. We don't have a whole... Oh, man, we don't have much to worry about. My goodness. I'm liking our chances here. Feels pretty good. $50 in a second, yes. It was some event. Some event for green stuff, I think, or hard to say exactly. Yeah, I'm just gonna go with Rotting Regisaur. Huntmaster, I think there's a good chance they just slap that temporary lockdown anyways. Hopefully Rotting is safe from stuff. But yeah, there was a lot of event rewards that... I mean, they just haven't brought those specific rewards back, and people would pay big money. Absolutely. Sayatoras, very nice stuff. Discard that Stomping Ground, likely. Maybe they target Rotting Regisaur with some removal. Hopefully it's not another Trial of Ambition. That is always painful. Do it. Oh, I think they want to do it. Well, that's not it. Oh, Commune might get something good. Nuts. Alright, well, we'll still attack with Rotting. Guess we can't use Blossoming Defense anyways. No, I'll still discard shifting. Just because I'm still not at that second source of green. Where I can use Blossoming Defense, maybe. Likely they're going to gain a little bit of life with the Archon, but if I can slap Blossoming on Rotting, plus give it double strike and trample, it might be enough to get her done. Charge, shoot. I'll keep up the pressure. I do miss Rampaging Ferocidon, stopping all players from gaining life, but I mean, like I've seen, not a whole lot of decks that, well, that might be it for us. Guess I'll play it a couple more turns, but having to get rid of Rotting and having them make so many Pegasi tokens with lifelink might lock things up. We at least took a very fantastic game from them, though. Yeah, man, I'll still swing with it. Yeah. I guess I could block with both. Doesn't take it out, but we take out both those creatures. Oh boy, though. Leyline Binding. Well, we don't have enough to protect it. Well, let's wait and see what we draw, but it's probably going to be it. Enigmatic Incarnation absolutely is it. At the beginning of their end step, sacrificing another enchantment, and then getting a creature with mana value equal. Oh, well, that does it. Yeah, can't do a whole lot in those kind of situations. Yeah, back to nature again. A couple times tonight. Back to nature would have been our ticket. I still think I'll wait. Go all in on this super duper aggressive variation for tomorrow night. Maybe some extra special stuff. Hard to say, but yeah, it was eventful, very fantastic and enjoyable tonight. So hopefully all you guys watching right now later on had a good time as well. And remember, there's always room for improvement. Thanks for watching. Great discussions. Lots to think about, and have a good night, a good morning, good evening, afternoon, lunch, brunch. I have a hunch it's going to be good. Oh, I don't think they're often enough for Back to Nature. Maybe they become a little bit more popular, possibly. Thrashing Brontodon, yeah, I could see that. Yes, Heaven, it is always fun. But maybe if they start being more popular, I'll keep enchantment removal on the radar just in case, but probably not yet, specifically for that. Yes, thanks for the stream as well. More Jund. All right, tomorrow night we fight with Rotting Regisaur. Okay, peace. Yes, you too.